for this heavyweight championship fight. Velasquez is 3 years his senior. He weighed in at 240 pounds. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 20 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Presenting the challenger, Leon Rocky Edwards. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 240 pounds. Fighting out of San Jose, California, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain Velasquez.
All right, this is for the championship. You can give me your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it fun.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go. This highly anticipated fight is now underway. Looks like a classic matchup of striker versus grappler. Am I simplifying things too much?
In this instance, you aren't, because this is what got these two men to the show.
Right.
One guy is known for his diverse attack on the feet. The other guy is known for his ability to drag the fight to the mat and put his opponents in danger from the very start of the grappling exchanges. You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Nice punch by Edwards. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And there comes the separation now. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Beautiful body kick.
That is a hard left hand that lands for Leon Edwards, and as usual, DC, letting his fighting do the talking tonight.
Letting his fight do the talking, and it's all business. He's a businessman. He's here to win, go back to England and do his thing with his family. He's not going to be on TV hooping and hollering. He's a guy that's here to do his job and then go back home until he gets his title. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch.
Nice job to stick with it there to complete the takedown. Both fighters get up now. He hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Edwards. Oh, that right hand is on point. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend, or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
So we pull up the numbers here. 28 total strikes have now landed for Leon Rocky Edwards.
Huge knee lands from in close.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
That's a big strike right there.
And both guys really throwing with authority. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
Back to the feet now. Those hooks have been a big storyline in this one, and there it is again. So just when you thought maybe the opponent had made the requisite adjustments, he gets cracked again.
He gets cracked again, and it does not take many of those hooks to end your night.
Velasquez gets hit with a kick. Ooh. Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and trying to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai punch.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect. Velasquez gets another takedown. Largely, he's a striker, but the wrestling is there tonight.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
And attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
All right, next round is underway, DC. We talked about his powerful kicks, how he attacks all sides of the body, the head, the legs. Pretty good start for him tonight.
That was so impressive to see. Someone fight almost predominantly with their legs and have that level of success.
Velasquez has got the tie clinched. Let's see what he can do with it. Checks the leg kick. Single collar tie now. Well, you gotta think frustration is starting to set in on the other side as he lands another takedown, and he knew he was gonna get a lot of this offensive wrestling. As yet, he's been unable to stop.
He has not been able to stop it, and it's a different wrestling. It's a Damian Maia type of wrestling, where they get close to you, they hook their feet, they drag you to the mat, knowing that once you're on the ground, now you're really in trouble, because the takedown is only a part of the danger. The true danger is grappling with such a great submission specialist.
Yeah, nothing fun about it. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Close guard.
Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Oh! Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Somehow stays in the fight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control, because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Little cut below that left eye.
might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
All right, so there it is again, much like he did in the previous round, able to land that hook really at will.
Over and over and over and over, he is landing that very same punch, whether it's to the body or to the head. He just does a fantastic job of finding the hook.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Edwards. Tags him with the left. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's gonna start looking to land big shots to the top.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Velasquez is back in half guard.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch it.
Oh, man, that was sick.
Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Minute and a half to go, round two. Oh, really nice work to keep busy off of his back. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's taking arm bar now.
Armor's been isolated, but he picks him up and slams him down.
He lifted him through the air, slammed him on his back, and moved right into side control to get out of danger.
Beautiful job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position. Oh, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Edwards. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good.
He's putting him in exactly the position he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here. Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Same thing this round. The ground control is unbelievable.
All right, next round is now underway. Previous round, not necessarily a tough act to follow. Pretty good, not bad.
Pretty good round, but not the best round. Sometimes that's what you get when you have fighters that are so good in the match.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the ladders. And an immediate transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's in side control. He's got a ton of options.
Side control now. Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Edwards' cut is getting worse. The cut man chomping at the bit to get in there. He'll have to wait for the break between rounds if we get there. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Velasquez is back in full mount. All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Excellent pressure here from top position by Velasquez. Well, he's got his back now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Velasquez. All right, close guard now. Gotta be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom.
Now he's going to try
Nice
to attack
work.
Kimura here. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Is really remarkable to watch. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel, right next to his opponent. When it's time to finish.
And he's out. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
All right, close guard now. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Velasquez. Well, not an easy night at the office for our stats producer or for the opponent. 163 total strikes have now found the mark for Cain Velasquez. And landing with 66% accuracy against Leon Edwards. Velasquez has got the tie clinch now. All right, so there's the takedown game on display, all set up, though, by the hands this time.
It has to be set up. You cannot take line takedown attempt. You can't. Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landed. Both very powerful, very explosive.
And a knee.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head inside of the clinch.
Effective strike there by Velasquez. Beautiful entry as he gets the takedown late in the round, too, which could have an impact on the judges potentially.
Absolutely. You want to leave an impression in the judge's mind. And when you walk back, now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
He's rocked. He's still...
All right, so here we go. You can feel the tension. Fourth round is underway. We'll see who has the upper hand.
You feel it inside of the arena. The fighters feel it inside of the octagon. It's palpable. The energy is crazy because you understand that in the next 10 minutes, someone's going to get a belt strap.
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Closed guard. Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Right in the side control, yep.
Edwards' face is a hot mess, man. That cut on his cheek is getting worse by the minute and worse with every strike landed by his opponent. Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Strong bottom work here, staying busy.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here.
And they both stand up. Trying to establish that jab once again. And they separate. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand.
Nice moving punch.
Edwards gets in the clinch. Now he's got the Muay Thai plum.
Another beautiful takedown land.
Fighters back to their feet here. His opponent tonight has done a good job of getting back to his feet, and just as...
Oh, and he's attacking choke now. Why is he not recognizing this right now? He's got to recognize this is dangerous. This is a dangerous position.
Nicely done. 2 minutes remain in the round.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. All right, side control now.
Edwards' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that armbar. Go right into side control. He's gonna start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finisher position. Now watch it go parallel right next to his opponent. It's in there deep, there you go.
Right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you gotta look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not piggyback. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it. Oh, big punch land. Oh, nice right hand.
What a round! All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, next round getting underway here, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me. Clearly, DC, they put in the right work when it came to the cardio during training.
They both have reputation for vast cardio. You see in the training that they do at their gyms That cardio is key, and you watch it in the way that these two fighters perform. Good punch.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head. Oh, wow, oh!
Not tapping out tonight. Edwards gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Watch knees to the body.
Got the single collar tie. He tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Oh, beautiful jab there from Leon Edwards. And if you don't know the name, he's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. He's gonna get himself knocked out. You gotta take a moment. He's gonna get knocked out if he doesn't take a break.
Oh, big left hook there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? He is throwing his entire hip into these body shots.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, and he lands a knee to the body now, DC. Talk to us about that stretch.
They suck so bad, especially when you're going forward. You walk full speed to the knee to the body, it could in the night.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now.
Nice.
A little single collar tie there.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Taken down here by Velasquez. Edwards' cut on his cheek is nasty, leaky. That thing is leaking bad now. Now connects with a right. Oh, looks like he's trying to isolate and maybe set up a Kimura here, DC.
Yeah, he's going to try to attack a Kimura here.
Oh!
Turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
Brilliant submission defense there. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Oh, seamless transition to half guard there.
Unbelievable how quickly he was able to slice that leg through to get to the half guard.
Oh!
He's in trouble.
Unbelievable.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. Oh, he got him. He got him.
15 seconds. Nice hammer fist. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. Got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cain Velasquez. Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you gotta think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Cain.
All right, so heavyweight title retained is the headline inside this arena here tonight. Congratulations to the still heavyweight champ. Once again, proving he's the elite among the elite.
In a division where everything can change in a second, this guy has brought consistency to something that is so volatile. What a champion.